3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, since we're going Disney Channel, yeah. All right,
Hey.
you guys, we're gonna have a great podcast today. You guys look lovely. The light is shining on you guys beautifully.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
They just said, "F it."
Watch your mouth.
Whoa.
Watch your flipping mouth, Lo.
Whoa.
Watch your flipping mouth before I pop it.
Ben Simmons is a censor now since Embiid is out.
Oh, whoa. Okay, hold on now. But watch out. You said a bad word.
Yeah, watch that. You have to put some money in the coin jar.
Did y'all have that growing up? You had a swear jar?
Yeah.
Not in my house.
Every time you say a bad word.
Where?
Actually, nowhere. I didn't have that.
I'm about to say, where would
I don't
you
know why I
have it?
specified.
Where would you have
Man,
that?
we had
I
it
had
at
that
You
nowhere.
went to school and they were like, yo,
Pay up.
No, we didn't have that. But since we're all rich here, $100 a swear word.
that's a wild
Can you
thing.
imagine? If it was $100 a swear word and I swore in class, my mom would beat the soul out of me when I got back home.
That'd be wild.
Think about it, give it to you at the end of the year. You can't get your yearbooks or graduate until you pay your swear.
How many yearbooks did you get? Did you get it? Were you one of those people who got yearbooks every year?
No, I didn't care that much.
Yeah, I literally have 2 yearbooks.
Wait,
my
y'all had
side.
yearbooks in like elementary school?
Think of my first.
every
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
Yeah, yearbooks every
Yo,
year.
they gave us yearbooks in 8th grade and 12th grade. We didn't get yearbooks
Oh, you get them every year. You got to buy them though. It's not like they just give them to you.
Yeah, but they wouldn't even offer it to us.
Oh,
Well,
okay,
hypothetically speaking,
that's
that
freaking
wait.
crazy.
If you think
That's-
about it, though, hypothetically speaking, that they would still give you a yearbook every year.
But like,
A yearbook will be
So would your
available.
photo be on it? If you're 7th grade and you're
It would
middle
still
school,
be in there, yeah.
what? Would it be a big ass yearbook?
If you were in 8th grade, they only gave you your 8th grade class pictures in that book.
Yes,
Oh no,
Wow.
they gave you everything,
they gave you everybody,
bro.
who went to
And
school
and
there.
when we were in 12th grade, there was actually a class you can take called yearbook, where you made the yearbook. So us in the class, we would go around taking photos of people, and I didn't do it personally.
Oh no, that was just they only had that for our senior year. There was
Yeah,
only
that's what I'm saying, 12th year.
Okay.
12th year.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And then so when we got our yearbook, no, this is for ID. Never mind. But yeah, they printed out the IDs with the wrong school name. So then we all had to resubmit it and then wait one more month to get our IDs back. It's crazy.
Wow.
I only got 2 yearbooks.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
How much
no.
they cost you? How much they charge?
Like 75?
I was a child. My mom was gonna be like, "All right, you're gonna work this 30 off." that never happened to me.
It was like 75, I think. Mine
Yeah, it was. I'm pretty sure it's in
They
that ballpark.
charge, man, for photos, bro.
Yeah.
How much is yours?
I think about the same.
Good. Hey, yo, shout out to all my podcast people out there, man. It's the one and only legend of winning, aka Low. We back with another episode of Peer to Peer Podcast. On my left, I have the one and only, Agent Zero, my co-host, my buddy, my friend. Say what's up, dog.
I'm freaking excited to be here, guys. Hey, guys, welcome to the podcast set.
Y'all about to troll, knowing that I can't troll because my voice is going. That's tough.
Why is your voice going?
Because I've been yelling with Dame and then yelling on locker room because got eliminated. The Miami Heat got eliminated.
Yeah.
then yelling-
I watched the Miami Heat video, man. It's
And then
facts.
yelling at the AMP shoot. So I just been yelling for like 3-4 days.
Yeah. Wait, why did you yell at the AMP? Oh, yeah.
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 And behind the table, we got producer John, the one and only producer.
It's me, John, checking in. Hope you guys having a wonderful
I'm
day.
about to troll all podcasts.
Peace, love, and positivity.
Yes, you have to be positive, guys.
Yeah.
Positivity is important. John, you know about positivity, man.
I do.
Yeah.
Did you peep the apparel?
Yeah, I did. Wow, I love the apparel.
What is it? Are those pickles on your shirt?
Almost cost me $100, Lo. No, they're not pickles, you silly rabbit. This is drip, Lo. That's what the kids call it nowadays, drip.
Oh, okay.
And you know, it came with a Pokemon card. It was fire. It was a
Which
Was
one?
it literally fire?
Was it Charizard?
no.
What is that? Is that a holographic card?
Yeah.
You
got
dead
it in
ass?
your pocket?
It came with the hoodie.
I hate you, bro. You gotta take care of those.
Yeah, this is crazy. Like
No,
this,
wait. It's
like,
just it's like a custom.
it's a
Pokemon
custom
card.
for the
Yeah.
brand. Like
That's
you know,
what-
like
Oh,
brands
word?
put like stickers in there.
So it's fake.
That's
no, it's,
actually dope though. Why
That's
don't
dope.
why don't YouTubers have trading cards?
that's crazy. Like
Some
an Agent
do.
Zero trading
We should
card.
think about that.
They do literally. Too Hype has them.
No, we should think.
Oh,
about
we
that.
should do it.
That's crazy. Lo, we're not gonna be thieves. We're not gonna be thieves, Lo.
Yeah,
And then after,
Wow.
and then we should piss off John, kick him out peer to peer, and then demand him being on these trading cards.
And you're gonna demand a spanking from me, you bad boy. A G-rated spanking.
Yeah, we
should
know.
Y'all should kick Kyle to playback. I mean, fucking what is it called?
Whoa! Swear jar
Oh
alert!
my gosh.
Oh boy!
Wow!
Yo,
Ring,
wow,
ding, ding, Honcho.
Y'all should kick Kai out of AMP and then sell his merch and still make money off of it.
That'd be wild.
It's crazy. Some people do that.
When y'all played Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon.
Let me I got you. Yo, shout out to all the audio platforms out there: Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Rate us a 5-star, and of course, the greatest audio platform of them all, Audio Mac.
Audio Mac are some bad boys.
No, Audio Mac. What you guys say? What you guys say?
Why's my wallet here? What the hell?
What you guys say about
that? I don't like Audio Mac. But it's not.
What'd you say? Do the Audio Mac?
You normally say something to
do I?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you already owe 100 to the swear jar. I'm not going to add on to
You got it. Balance it out.
Balance it out. Nah.
If all three of us swears, it'll cancel all them out.
No. I think we should.
You're wrong.
I really just think every other platform is better. So that's the most positive way to spin that.
I agree with you.
Every other platform is better than Audio Mac. All of them. Everyone. Pal Talk is. Uvu.
I've never heard it.
Uvu. Y'all remember Uvu?
I remember Uvu.
Yeah, Uvu's better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to my people on YouTube as well, man. Continue to show support. Hit the subscribe button, like button, leave a comment when you get done with that. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you can join Noti Gang. And finally, all my word of mouth people out there from every platform, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and most importantly, click the link down in the description below. Hit the Patreon up. We had some exclusive content over the past couple of podcasts that's on Patreon, man. If y'all wanna watch it, catch up on what we be doing, the shenanigans behind the scenes. Great deal out there.
Yeah, last podcast was like 3.5 hours. The one with snipers. So we had to cut that up. We can't drop a 3.5 hour podcast.
That's crazy.
Well, but we can on Patreon if y'all want to see that exclusive content. No rules over there, right?
Facts.
No rules.
Whole bunch of just crazy stuff. Am I right?
Wow. What do we say?
We're so adventurous.
First of all, he had a whole bunch of dirty magazines, all that content.
Oh,
definitely over there.
Very, very much explicit content.
And also, man, make
for
sure
Nickelodeon teens.
Nickelodeon teens. You could have said Nick at Night.
Oh yeah, with George Lopez.
Nick after night.
No, Nick
after
at
dark.
Nick at night.
Nick after dark. Nickelodeon.
Oh, that's what they call it now.
And then also, man, stay up on us, man. We're gonna finally do what we supposed to be doing, man. Make a clips channel, chop a lot of this stuff up.
Yeah, click that link in the description.
Yeah, click that link too,
man.
man.
Go ahead, click that link in the description, man.
We will have a clips channel up because I know a lot of people have been telling us we should make clips channels, especially because it's a little bit more consumable, if you will.
Yeah, real consumable.
But if you don't want to watch it, we still thank y'all, man, for rocking with us strong on it.
Well, they would prefer that. They would prefer to watch.
We freaking appreciate it.
Yeah.
You know what I would prefer? Watch both.
True.
Wow.
Chores.
That's a darn good job.
What were you about to say about Yu-Gi-Oh?
I was about to say, when y'all play Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon as kids, did y'all know the rules? Yeah, just make them up. Because I had different rules depending on which friend I played.
I literally learned the rules when I played the card game like on PC, and I was like, man, I'm never playing like this. I don't know what this is right here. I don't know what's going on. Especially Pokemon. Like there was like the energy cards that they gave you. I didn't even know what those are for, and apparently you're supposed to use those.
I figured if my Charizard is 140 HP and you throw out a Squirtle that's 90, I win.
No, 90 attack. So you have to attack.
No. He's right. HP. For a good second, I was like, it was just HPs. That's all.
HP. The corner of the Pokemon card. Like it'll be like a holographic Charizard first edition, 200 HP, and you throw a doo-doo or the little purple little thing that transforms, but it's like a 90.
The gas
thing?
A ditto.
Oh.
Yeah, you throw a dildo out there, and it's a 60 overall.
60 overall. You went from HPs to overall.
Oh yeah, 60. That's how I did it. And then
so how does it work though? Because we used to play like if my attack is 50 and your HP is 100, that means you have half health left.
We didn't do that. We telling you we didn't do that.
What did you do?
I didn't throw attacks.
HP. That's one.
But
so if you had a guy with Charizard, then it was over.
I would scream out an attack, but it wouldn't mean nothing. It's like me throwing a pit bull to a goldfish. It don't matter what your attack do. The goldfish may damage. It may just get them wet. The pit bull might just get wet.
Yeah, but you're supposed to just play then the next card.
Yeah, I treated it like Yu-Gi-Oh almost. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't play Yu-Gi-Oh.
When you watch Yu-Gi-Oh, it was like Blue Eyes White Dragon, and you know what I'm saying, it had 2,400 attack damage. We all know that. You know what I'm saying? 2,400, was it? Oh, no, that was Red Eyes Black Dragon. It was 3,200, I believe.
Or 32, something like that.
Anyway, yeah.
You know you're supposed to discard cards, though?
Huh?
You're supposed to take off monsters to have the ability to summon something that had 25, 100 attack points or higher.
Dead ass?
Yeah, you're supposed to.
I was so excited when Pokemon dropped that game. Like, but I've been wanting it for a long time. It didn't really reach my expectations.
The fighting game?
Yeah, I wanted like Dragon Ball Z, like a real life. Like you could pick the Pokemon.
When they do that?
They dropped it on Nintendo Switch.
Dead ass?
It's like a attacking game.
It's like a attack game, but you can do control. You can do it's like Dragon Ball Z.
It's like you.
Oh my! This seemed like my type of game.
Yeah, but
it's like an actual fighting.
It's actually fighting. Like you can do like attacks. Like I could do Pikachu. I can do moves. But I wanted it to be a little bit more fun. I wanted it to be on PlayStation and Xbox. It's more like a party game. It's more kid friendly.
I don't know if it's a party game.
I want like a Mortal Kombat Pokemon game where like
no, not Mortal Kombat. No.
You don't want that?
Like a Soul Calibur Tekken game.
Like an open platform, like a Dragon Ball Z, but like a adult Pokemon game. Like you can see it. Like Pikachu shocks you. You like it's like more real moves.
Oh,
you know
what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Like it's more like fun.
Actually, I don't want that. Actually,
I can actually do.
Actually,
like to see different moves and make them evolve. Like you get loaded up, you can evolve to other Pokemon. Like they didn't have a big selection either. They didn't have all the Pokemon.
That was the only reason why I didn't like because the selection.
The selection was boo boo.
The selection was.
And
how do they scale things? Because if it's like a Gyarados versus a Pikachu, how you even fit that on the same screen?
Well, there's no Gyarados.
There's no Gyarados. That's what I'm saying.
That's a simple fix.
I want to be able to evolve. Like Pikachu go to Raichu.
Raichu is you talking about Rattata?
Ratchet get that ratchet out. That ratchet you out, what?
Yeah, like that would have been crazy.
Ratchet you out on you, boy.
Watch it, Lo. I don't want any problems. I'm a good guy.
Oh my! But they had like Pikachu and Blaziken.
He was fire.
They said
Me2 was on there.
Gengar too.
Me2 was on there.
Me2 was on there.
Me2 was fire.
But it's only Pokemon that almost are like humanoid form, like where they can actually fight. So
which makes sense.
That's the biggest reason why.
Because you can't have like a gas. What's that like?
Gasly?
Yeah, a Gasling. You can't have him grappling and stuff. That'd be crazy.
What you mean? That's what I want. I want to be able to get
a Gasling.
That's the purple thing?
Yes,
the smoky purple thing.
Ghost Pokemon.
They had one of them on that purple guy.
Yeah, Gengar. Gengar has hands though.
Oh,
it's hands and feet.
But I mean,
they have Machamp on there.
Of course.
Even if
Machoke. The one with forearms.
Okay.
Even if he didn't have hands, you could still do attack moves.
Of course they have that.
You didn't have to have hands. Even if they have hands, you can still do attack moves. Like if he has moves, you just press like X to do his moves.
But they're not. I mean, first of all, there's like 3,000 Pokemon, so they were going to cut it down.
So that's a great investment. Like
selection would be crazy.
Each month you would like expand your Pokemon. Like
I'm actually surprised they haven't done that. Actually,
like, they're losing money. Pokemon is so big. Like they made a real game and actually put the time to do that. I would definitely buy it. It would make me a gamer again.
So I was thinking about this last week. You game right now.
Stop I'm not lame like you lame ass dudes.
Good save.
Yeah.
Good save.
I almost said it.
Yep.
I
was thinking about this last week. The year that Pokemon Go dropped, remember in 2016?
Yeah.
I was on campus in the summertime. It was such like a surreal time to be alive because like there was an app that convinced everybody that they needed to walk like 6 miles a day to go to Pokemon gyms that didn't exist. Like it was wild.
Yeah.
We would meet up in like the middle of nowhere and there'd be like 30 people in the middle of nowhere on campus.
Yeah.
Is nowhere that anybody would frequently be at, but there was a Pokemon gym there, so that's where they fought. And then when I left uni, I realized it was still popping because there were people parked up at my house, like a couple houses down, blocking traffic for a while. So one time I stopped, I was like, yo, why y'all blocking traffic all the time on your phones? And they're like, there's a crazy Pokemon gym right here. So people will come from like all around the city to come to the Pokemon gym right by my house.
Yeah.
And I realized it was a serious problem when my friends would come over to my house and just be on their phone because there was so many rare Pokemon in my area.
You had them exotics.
Yeah, I was like, this is such a crazy thing, though.
And I ain't gonna like Pokemon Go.
That was so revolutionary, bro.
Yeah, that might be one of the most influential games
of all time.
Like literally of all time.
Of all time.
Because it literally convinced people.
Hold on, what game would be more influential than that?
Oh,
come on. It's a lot of games.
Atari, like it's playing Atari games.
Atari game? Which Atari game?
Mario itself is.
Which one? Which Mario game?
Mario, just him.
Which Mario game was so transformative that legions of people changed their entire daily schedules and actually exercise for the first time in months.
Well, no, but it's
different.
Those games, games weren't available.
Hold on
to
now. I'm developing this theory. Is Pokemon Go the most influential game of all time?
No. It's not.
I can't think of another one.
It's up there. When you say influence, you're more so talking about the influence it had on the actual gamers.
Yes.
I'm more so thinking about the influence it had on games that came after and how it influenced.
Yes, it pushed the whole industry of developers to look more into AR.
Yeah, that's for sure. Did
and
that,
so Minecraft, you remember Minecraft attempted with Minecraft Earth.
Why wouldn't Minecraft be more influential?
No, I'm talking about Minecraft attempted with Minecraft Earth, and like you can literally use your phone to look around, and it's Minecraft around
but
you.
I'm asking you, why wouldn't Minecraft be more influential?
Minecraft is up there. Minecraft is top 5 most influential games of all time.
Mario Kart?
No.
You don't remember the age when you had DSs and you had to link your DSs and everybody would play Mario Kart?
Oh yeah, no. I'm not saying it wasn't I'm not saying it wasn't a blast, but Mario Kart didn't transform the way like Minecraft changed. Minecraft made adults play like this pixelated.
Oh, no cap. Minecraft is bigger than Mario Kart. I'm just saying that's big too.
Oh, it's way bigger, but I also think it's more influential.
It's also bigger and more influential than Pokemon Go.
Dragon Ball Z is huge too.
Do you think Minecraft is more influential than Pokemon Go?
Dragon Ball Z is huge. It's been around for a long time. Dragon Ball Z is huge. More overseas than now.
It's not, bro.
No. It's Dragon Ball Z.
You mean the show?
I'm just talking about overall, the culture. Like the Dragon Ball Z culture.
We're talking about games here, dog.
The game
this is a video game podcast, dog.
Like back on PS2, I mean, they've been booty cheeks since PS3. They haven't dropped nothing. All their new games.
What's the most influential fighting game?
Well, let's get game down first. Let's get game down first. Hold on, let's get game down first.
Okay.
If it's not, Minecraft is top 5 at least.
Okay.
Probably top 3.
Okay.
Pokemon Go has to be up there, bro.
I'm not saying it's not. I don't know if it is. I would to think for a second.
And this is gonna be crazy, bro. But also in that top 5 has to be Modern Warfare 2.
I feel like
or COD 4, one of the two.
I feel like it's just a phase though. Like nobody's playing Pokemon Go now. People still play Minecraft.
Oh no.
People still play
There's so many people still playing that.
I literally.
I don't play.
You still play it? Man,
there are legions of people still playing.
You bow for me every day, Lo. Every day
I'm like,
you cool,
I don't know
Lo.
why, but there's rare. Not only is there rare Pokemon in my neighborhood, but there's also.
That's the reason you go outside in the morning?
I don't have to go outside, just open it up, and it's literally in my backyard. I just be like, oh, man.
You got Pokemon just running to your crib.
No cap.
Imagine.
You wake up, walk downstairs. Why you up so early? It's a Charizard in the back. I'm going to go scoop that guy right quick.
And then there's the little Pokestop thing where you turn the thing. It's literally right. Like I don't have to leave the house.
You're not even getting the full amount of game. You got to go run down the neighborhood, Lo. You got to put your hat backwards and run. And catch you something on the move. Don't catch you. You try to catch Pokemon lacking. Yeah, he in my backyard. He don't know I'm here.
Yeah, no, I can't think of what else would be it though. Like there has to be a shooter in there because shooters have become so massive. I think Halo 3 might be top 10.
Oh, Halo is huge.
Halo 3.
Why wouldn't Halo be over Modern Warfare 2?
I think
you wanted a shooter.
You're right. I think Modern Warfare 2.
It's up there. But
yeah, I think they're both top 10 personally.
I remember Halo on Xbox. I used to play that at church.
Which Halo you play?
Oh, I'm Grand Theft Auto actually.
Huh?
Oh yeah. Honestly, Grand Theft Auto 4 and 5. And
no, but why wouldn't Grand Theft Auto be more influential than Pokemon?
I mean, Pokemon's G-rated. Everybody can play it.
You're right. You're right. Actually, I think that's a good conversation. I think GTA is more influential than Minecraft.
That too.
But not by a lot because Minecraft is still like huge. But
so what is your 3? You're saying GTA. Now you have to pick a specific GTA. But
I think it's gonna be GTA 5, Pokemon Go, Minecraft. That's a crazy top 3. But GTA 5 is crazy how relevant a game that's that old can be. But that also applies to Minecraft.
I might say that.
Minecraft is still incredible. Isn't it crazy? The commonalities there is that the communities kind of carry it though. Mm-hmm. Like GTA is not like it adds content from time to time, like the heists and the casinos. But what they're really doing is allowing the community to add content, and you add those mods in there with the RP and stuff.
2K21.
Red Dead Redemption was underrated too.
Man, get off the podcast set. Get off the podcast set, man.
I actually didn't like the first Red Dead.
I mean, I like Red Dead. I like them open games where I can do what I want to do. Like I don't have to go through the.
You would like Metal Gear Solid 5 then, because it was too much of that in my opinion. Metal Gear Solid Metal Gear Solid was a series where it was like they just drove you along the story for a while. Metal Gear Solid 5, they opened it up, made it open world. In my opinion, it lost a little bit of its appeal, but
I didn't do no missions on Red Dead. I just rode horses,
rob people,
shot coyotes, robbed people. Like it was just fun. Like I felt like a cowboy.
So what are the 3 right now?
Those are my top 3. I don't know. It's either GTA or Pokemon Go first. I literally don't know. And then would be Minecraft. And honestly,
you put Minecraft third.
Yeah, and then honestly, GTA 4 right after that.
I don't want to put another GTA.
You have to.
I'm just gonna say. I was gonna just say GTA. Period.
You can't.
I am.
You can't though.
But I am.
But you can't do that.
GTA.
And San Andreas is probably in the top 10 too. GTA might have 3 games in the most influential of all time, bro. I swear to God.
I just want to, because I even think like, but then it's like, okay, what Mortal Kombat are you putting in the conversation?
You're not. You're not putting Mortal Kombat in the top 10 influential all time. Are you out of your mind?
Are you out of your mind? They're not even a conversation?
No. It's so far out the conversation. It's crazy.
So what fighting game are you putting in there?
First of all, they don't have to be a fighting game in there. But if I did put one, it would be Super Smash Melee.
Okay.
Which is not the answer hardcore fighters like to hear, but it is the most influential out of all fighting games. Okay. It's the biggest fighting game right now, and it's been 15 years, 16 years.
Okay. I'll give you that. So what's second then? Because Mortal Kombat would definitely be second.
Which one?
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
No.
You can't just say the whole series.
But why? But that's my point. Why would it not just be? Because if we're also gonna be honest with ourselves, why wouldn't? We're also crazy. I think when I be talking to people about role playing games, or even I don't think people know they were actually playing role playing games when they were playing Pokemon, growing up.
Okay.
So why wouldn't those Pokemon games also be in the conversation?
There's a case to be made for Pokemon games, especially like throughout the DS life cycle. There's a case to be made about like
before that.
Mario 64 and some of those old Marios. There's a case to be made about like
Sonic?
Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, or like GoldenEye, or like GoldenEye. Like there's a case we made for.
Actually, GoldenEye.
I love Sonic.
Yeah, GoldenEye might be top 10. I don't know if it is, but it might be. But I'm saying there's a case we made of a lot of games. You're not gonna convince me Mortal Kombat is on the top 10. You just won't.
Spyro? No, not Spyro.
No. Spyro.
Purple Dragon?
Spyro might not crack the top 250.
Crash the Bandicoot?
No.
Crash would crack 250.
Crash would. 250.
But not Spyro.
Might even crack the top 100, Crash.
Yeah, you're right. Why do that to Crash?
The Last of Us 1 might also be top 25. No cap.
No
cap.
You know what another influential game was, though?
Hold on now. In that list I just said.
How many just recently dropped?
Yeah, isn't it crazy how many of those are recent games?
Yeah. The thing is that's why I'm saying when you're saying influence, I'm trying to figure out what do you mean by that?
Like it changed the trajectory of.
But then that would be a lot of older games.
A lot of older games.
That would be a lot of older
exactly.
games.
But that's fine though.
But you're saying, but that's
so give me some examples of older games that have done that.
That Skylanders.
Practically every. I'm not.
It opened up. It was.
I can't.
It didn't do as good as it thought it was gonna do. But the idea.
Actually, literally.
Hey, the idea of Skylanders, you buy figurines and put them in the game. That was crazy, wasn't it? Was it not?
I guess
it was, but I mean, I don't know.
You collect them like figurines, like pop toys. You stack them up and you just put it on a panel and it comes to life.
Here's the point I'm making. That it would have to be a lot more older games, because when you're saying change the trajectory, like sure there's things now that we don't really take into account, like we don't like make that big of a deal. But again, I go back to Mortal Kombat because it's like back then there was no, not only was there were no ratings, but the concept of having a fighter that was that gory, and then also having the mechanics of having a finishing at the end.
There were games that were gory back then. Play the original GTA 2.
I'm talking fighters. It's fighters.
Fighters in their essence are gory. It's just they didn't have the technology to add like realistic blood splatters. So Mortal Kombat kind of pushed that. Mortal Kombat,
but that would be influence.
Pushed gore and like horror onto like the gaming industry for sure. But it wasn't an influential game the way. It's not in the same tier as Melee and
Resident
GTA
Evil.
5.
I'm not saying that.
Resident Evil,
that's up there though.
I don't know what it
was scary.
I guess Resident Evil 3 was a little scary.
He's literally typing in.
Are you just saying random
games?
games?
No, I'm not.
No, it was a good series, but there was like a couple good games in that series.
I mean, I never played it, but
I know. We know.
Resident Evil 2 and 3.
We can tell. We can tell.
Hey, send me your location so I can find me some Pokemon at your crib.
Nah, well, I mean influential in general though, like on the impact it had in the industry and on gamers. That's what I'm saying.
I think Mortal Kombat. You keep saying that. I think Mortal
Like
Kombat.
for example, there's a case.
So what is Mortal Kombat? If you at the worst, where do you think it ranks?
Like top 40.
Oh yeah, you're bugging.
Top 40 might be in there.
Top 40. You're
Top
bugging.
40 might be in there, bro.
You're definitely bugging.
You had to give me a game, dog. You're just saying the whole series. The whole series is not a game.
But that's the reason why I don't want to do that.
Like-
'Cause I think the whole Pokemon, like the Game Boy Pokemon series, I think that's an actual. Of course, I can't say, oh, Pokemon Yellow really fucking set it off because there's no difference between Pokemon Yellow, Red, and Blue. Like it's the same thing.
True. Power Rangers was on Game Boy.
So which one will be? You know what I'm saying? Like it's literally the same game.
Yeah, I don't know. I think in my head I'm thinking like there was a direction that games took. You know what I'm saying? Like Melee kind of invited a more party casual vibe to a genre that was otherwise incredibly hardcore, and it actually made the experience of playing fighters fun for everybody, no matter how experienced you are. That's a level right there.
So that means that you would say
Some games did that. Like
You forgot a big one.
What's the Wii Sports?
I swear to you, bro.
Oh wow.
Wii Sports might be, but Wii Sports was largely carried by the fact that it came with every console. So it can be an incredibly influential game. I'd
The
argue it
Wii
is.
console is influential. The technology in it. That was the first like motion activated game.
Yeah,
Isn't it?
yeah. But the industry went away from that though.
He's just gonna say whatever.
The industry went away from that. They tried it with the PlayStation Move and they tried it with the Xbox
They
Kinect,
did actually
but they went
try.
away from that.
Oh, what about the Smash Bros Super?
Which one?
Not as much as
It's not influential. It's not a
one?
big game.
Super Smash Bros. Which one?
I thought it was only one.
he said. Super.
Oh, I said it wrong.
He said super.
Okay.
Wait,
I get what you mean. Melee. Melee's on the list.
yeah.
No, you
There's-
don't mean Melee.
He meant Melee, bro.
Wait, what they call
But
that?
what game were you? What console did you play it on? Huh?
Switch?
Yeah,
That's not on the list, but it's a fun game though. But it's not like
it was on Wii too, wasn't it?
there's a Smash Bros for every console,
Okay.
for every Nintendo console. So GameCube had one, and then the Wii had
64,
one, the Wii U had one. Yeah, 64 had one too.
They had to do more of that. Incorporate multiple characters and
In games, yeah. I'm really impressed with Nintendo's ability to get licenses for all types of players. Like the fact that Snake, a game that was exclusive to the PlayStation for a while, made it into Smash Bros. Is crazy. Like that's such a huge surprise. I love
But
that.
PlayStation tried to do that though.
with Mortal Kombat. They started.
No, not Mortal Kombat. No,
What about Jason and-
PlayStation.
Oh,
had
no.
their
A lot of
own-
fighters do that, but Smash is the best at it, in my opinion.
No, PlayStation had their own fighting game.
Oh, PlayStation All Stars.
Yeah.
I remember, and that
But that
flopped,
wasn't-
even though I thought it was kind of fun.
It was okay.
Yeah, but it didn't have enough depth. Like it was fun for a little bit. They dropped it on PlayStation Plus, like for free. Everyone who had PlayStation Plus, and we didn't play it after a week. But I tried to convince people to hop on, but they were just like tired of it. I liked it actually. I was surprised with how much I liked it.
And you're right. I really do like the whole when Mortal Kombat brings people in, and Injustice have done that as well, where they bring other
All fighters do it now.
people. Yeah, that's
Like
dope.
Tekken has Akuma from Street Fighter.
Oh, bro.
Like they have a bunch of different.
But
I
does Street
hate
Fighter
when,
do that though.
all of them do it. All of them do it. They all collaborate. So the Soul Calibur crowd, after a player gets introduced to Tekken, they'll go play Tekken for a little bit. It's a good crossover.
Mortal Kombat they've been leeching that. They've been like squeezing that apple for a long time.
Oh yeah. Mortal Kombat has like the most diverse North America relevant characters. Like I love the fact that the Joker, you know what I'm saying? Like you could there's just a nice diverse pool.
They literally put Jason in there. Dope game.
I love it.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, we got the gaming stuff out the way for the year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad we
Oh,
did
yeah,
that.
oh, yeah.
Yeah, gaming.
How y'all feel about the whole people on? Well, first of all, why don't we get a PPP loan for this podcast?
Yo, I swear, I literally started. We're gonna get one for AMP.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just want to throw that out there.
A PvP loan.
you might
We're
as
gonna
well.
get one. We're gonna go in legally, guys. Let's be clear about that.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be
It's 2% interest rates. That is free
2%.
money. Yes,
and then
and
most,
inflation is 2%. So they're giving you free money that you have to pay back later.
Yeah.
Oh man.
As long as you don't blow it on chains, you're good.
I mean, but we're gonna pay. We're gonna use on payroll.
Yeah, and
payroll
and
payroll.
rent.
In rent, yeah.
Of course.
I mean, I get a raise.
You're trolling, but that's exactly what
we're doing. We're going to do that.
We are, Lo.
All right.
Stop trolling. Don't wink.
No, you're not getting a raise, nigga. You crazy?
Is that what he said?
Like, I'm getting a raise.
Well, I got $100. Put it in the jar. You.
Oh, he did, right?
I said that because I said nigga.
Whoa, that's 200 in the jar, man. We're about to be rich, John.
Going up, baby. Going up.
You ain't gonna need that raise.
You my PPP. You my PPP.
Yo, why are people upset that I'm sorry, this is the first time I actually felt like a Republican. I was on Twitter. I was on Twitter and people were like upset at other people for giving their rent hacks. You know, people like they live in one part of the condo and they make the tenant in the other part of the condo pay everything. Mm-hmm. And they're like, why is it even allowed? And they were going crazy. And that was the first time I was like, man, this is borderline communism y'all are referencing right now.
I don't get it. What?
People are upset. You know how people on TikTok now are just saying
scams.
They're not scams. They're telling people like how to make money
tips, like financial tips?
Ways, financial tips, yeah. Basically also what people have been doing on YouTube for years as well. Mm-hmm. And now, but people in the comment section they're upset though because they're like, yo, why is that even allowed? Like, y'all taking advantage of people? Whoa, like, how are you? And it's like, this literally, like, for example, there's a TikToker where she's like, you know, they talk to themselves and add like two different people. And one side's like, yo, how do you even live here? Y'all, I barely see you work. She's like, oh yeah, because, you know, I own it. He's like, what do you mean you own it? I own the building. And then I have a mortgage that's only $900. And you're like, whoa, but you make me pay $1,900? And they're like,
what? The idea of profit isn't like,
yeah. So then they were like, whoa, how is that even possible? You shouldn't be able to like do that. You shouldn't charge people more than what the mortgage is. I was like,
are you out of your mind?
And the part was like, I was like, and then it got to the point where they were almost like the government should be the only one who should have like control over that.
No. The government should be the only entity not charging for profit.
I was like, that's literally communism.
Hey, bro, tell
like
you're to put that in a list. Though.
You're like,
make a video out those. I swear.
Y'all are charging people. Y'all do understand like having the government make decisions on how much you pay on rent is the definition of communism. Like you should never let the government have any control over like what you're being charged because they're just then making money off of money that they've already made. You're allowing the government to own homes and land. It's actually a horrible idea. And people are upset that not only are people upset about it, they were upset they were being told that information as if like they can't just go do it themselves. I was like, they're telling you're like for years this information has been like privatized by like elites, and now people on TikTok giving this information for free. And y'all are upset about this? Like, what's going on right now? Y'all do realize that's how literally everything works. Anything you go buy, somebody owns it, and they're charging more than what it's actually worth to make money off of it.
Bro, look, between insurance, maintenance, mortgages, between like landscaping and miscellaneous fees and property tax, like, yeah, you gotta make a profit off the profit. What the hell? You know, I can't even be mad at them, though. I remember when I was in 11th grade, like, I was actually fascinated with the idea of Marxism. And I spent time reading this Psycho's manifesto. In my head, it made so much sense because it was just, it was just different than what we grew up on. So it made me feel like I was like a prolific thinker for believing in something different than what we were growing up on. And as we started to go through the history class, though, it was like almost every attempt at communism was a failure. And they always come up with reasons why it failed. No, but had they done this, I was like, if the concept is so fickle that like the slightest thing to tip it over the edge, and now like tens of millions of people are dying through starvation, then why is that even a system worth being promoted? So after like a year, like I shook out of it. But I think the concepts initially, they're so alluring to people who haven't like actually explored like the practical implications of them. But yeah,
obviously they haven't.
Yeah, that would be socialism though, not because communism means everyone gets the same thing. But
they were borderlining because I agree. Like socialism is just like obviously like the one step below it. Excuse me. Actually, probably a few steps below, but you know what I'm saying.
Like a lot of steps.
Yeah, it's a lot of steps. But like you got to basically kind of get to that point. The point I'm making though is that like the reason why I'm saying it's borderlining because it's like that's like the first step to make like having the government just run how much you pay for rent is like that's like one of the first steps. I'm like why is that? Why are you doing that?
Reality is like the government already has a lot of control over what you can and can't do when you rent properties. And there's actually like
they actually do.
Depending on the state, some states are horrible at this. There's a lot of protections for tenants. Omar just put me on this because he helps manage my Airbnb. He told me that never let someone rent your Airbnb for more than 3 weeks because in this state and in lots of states, they can legally claim they're a tenant.
They're a tenant, yeah.
And then even though they're not, they can just stay in your house.
Yep.
And the process of forcibly removing them through the courts takes 2 months. So they get to live in your house for a couple months rent free.
Yep.
So we had to put a limit on the Airbnb for how long. But that's like a protection for tenants so they don't get taken advantage of because there are plenty of scenarios where landlords take advantage of tenants.
Yep.
And they charge them out the ass for crazy things and they take them to court and like it gets ugly.
Yeah.
So the government's job is to police and add regulations so that the worst things can't happen.
But they were saying it's so much regulation on it that you should not make a profit on a property that you own.
You should not make a profit. Like as if like it's not dynamic. As if some months you don't make more and then other months like when the water heater goes bust and it costs $2,000 to fix, what are you going to charge the tenant $2,000 now? Because you can't make any profit.
The government is going to come and fix that for you. I don't know. I just saw that. I was like, y'all are getting upset at the wrong things right now. Like, there's no way y'all are upset.
I think people are just bored though, bro.
I know, but there's no way y'all on TikTok upset at somebody telling y'all how to make some money on a side.
Shout out to that person though.
There's a whole people
providing some gems.
Yeah, whole community out there. That's what I'm saying. When I look at them, I'm like, man, I see what you're doing there. I peeped that game.
We did that in uni where they make you sign year-long contracts because they're smart. So in the summer, you still had to pay, right? But in the contract, we would make sure there was nothing that said we couldn't sublease. So then the second we was out in the summer and we went back to Toronto, we could just rent out our unit and lease it to someone else as a sublease. As a way to make money. But you can also, like if you have an extra room in your house, you can rent it out on Airbnb if you want to. Like there's ways to make money. I watched a video of a guy who rented out one extra room he had in his house and like he cleaned it and people would come and they would stay in the room and it had its own kitchen or whatever. And he talked about how much money he made off of it. Now that's a fascinating video. I never even thought about like renting out a specific room because there's so many ways you can make like a quick dollar. Like why don't you just explore some of them? That's cool. I mean, sometimes like there's some pretty insidious ways to make money off people, but charging rent isn't one of them. Like you have to agree to a price. If you don't like the rent price, like just don't get the property. What are we talking about?
Yeah, that is true. That's also another reason why y'all keep paying for rent. That's outrageous. Y'all keep putting yourself in it. Also, but the way that the TikToker was phrasing it, she was like, "How did I get this Range Rover and this Porsche Panorama for free?"
Oh, so that's one of those.
I was like, it's not for free, but I guess I see what you're doing. She's like, all I did was pay $80,000 for this building, and I was like, all right, so offer it.
$80,000 for a building?
Oh, years ago though. It's an older lady.
Oh, okay.
Back when things weren't so high.
I watched the video on that. So Economics Explained is a great YouTube channel for people who want to learn about economics, and he explained that like 50, 60 years ago, housing was way more affordable in this country. He was explaining why, and he was explaining how it became so unaffordable now, why there's some pros and cons to why it's so unaffordable. And I thought it was a fascinating video.
You guys should go send me that link.
Yeah, because he explained...
Send me too.
In the 50s and 60s, most people's cars were actually more expensive than their house was.
That's crazy.
But now when you think about it, it's like the house is 10 times more expensive than your car is.
Yeah.
And he explained it's because like people were moving out into the suburbs, and he was like, it was just about how people live life right now is very different than how people live life back then. And like loans have gotten so popular that even though they're getting unaffordable, people can still make decisions to close on them. And so like it just keeps it was a very fascinating video. It taught me a lot of shit I didn't know. And he's not like, he doesn't like lean any one way. Like he doesn't try and convince you to go either way. He just like says a lot of facts, and then you just come with your own opinion. I think it's best like finance channel on the whole internet personally, next to Stephen Graham.
Oh yeah, speaking of TikTok,
all time.
You saw your boy Davis on TikTok?
What he do?
You saw Davis on TikTok?
I seen him.
What did I miss?
He's with a girl.
He was with a girl. I know, right?
I don't think it counts though.
I don't think it counts either.
Whoa. What video? On his TikTok right now?
On his TikTok. No, it's not on his. It's on
hers.
It's on her TikTok. Go to Chris's.
It's the girl from his video.
Go to what video?
Remember he did the Tinder dating video?
What video?
Hey, just link this to me. Where am I going?
Tinder dating video. I don't know if he dropped.
No, that's not Desiree.
No, that's the that's one of the girls that was there. I was there.
Bro, please, where do I find this?
Just go to Chris's Twitter.
Just go to Chris Instagram.
AMP Chris?
No.
He put on his Instagram too?
Which Chris?
Oh, AMP TMP.
What are we saying right now?
No, I'm just fooling. Just fooling.
Go to AMP Chris's Twitter.
I'm just scratching the tree.
Chris next door.
Chris next door.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. I was going to take
the second one. It's the second one.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. Oh,
we should call him, ask if he hit.
hold on, I gotta watch it again.
You watch it. Get a good look.
I gotta watch it again.
David did a great job acting on that. Like
he did.
He did crazy.
Okay, hold on. I gotta pull it back up. I gotta watch that again. That wasn't enough. Hey,
might get a deal with that one.
I'm gonna send that to Caleb for sure.
TV Land might hit him up for that one. They might need him. It was a thank you for me. The way David said thank you, the way he lipped it, it's just like, man, Michael B. Jordan couldn't even do that.
Davis gives so little. Davis gives so little effort. Even I'm like, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that?
Oh no!
Why are you doing that, Davis? I mean, so serious. Why does Davis do things like that? I just don't get it.
But David was stupid.
He didn't even try and lip it properly. Yeah. He was off by like a whole second.
He already said thank you. Davis was like, I was like, what are you doing?
And she probably went like, that's good enough. Like, you're good.
Of course, she's a TikToker. She doesn't get that much effort. Come on, dog. Yeah. She don't care.
Wow.
That's crazy, right? Call him right quick. Let him know. How I feel to be an actor now. Bump YouTube. He going straight Hollywood. Yeah.
Take
that boy to LA.
You saw his feature.
Oh, that boy is a star.
Yo, Davis was good, man. Hey, we're live on the set of the Peer to Peer podcast. I just want to congratulate you, man. You're an actor now.
I'm an actor. Why do you say that?
Oh, I just saw your performance on TikTok, man. I thought that was marvelous.
Exceptional.
Man.
What performance on TikTok?
The way you said thank you was so flawless. Like I couldn't script it myself. Like I couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, what are we talking about?
Bro, when you said thank you, remember that line?
When did I say thank you?
We already forgot about it.
That boy booked him busy. He booked him busy.
He's so booked. He got so many TikToks to do, man.
It's like, I don't know.
Hey, appreciate it, man. Half a hooper, bro. Half a hooper. Hey, he's just so busy.
That boy working on his purpose. You know, he in the gym losing weight, getting right, acting and whatnot, dropping videos.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see him on TV, man.
He ain't fallen recently either. You know what I'm saying? He's been on his feet a little bit longer.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying?
That's such a crazy thing to just run into. Like,
it was, you know, so crazy. On my TikTok, it was literally the first thing I saw.
Yo, I was talking to him all day. I was on Discord and FaceTime with him like 4 times today. And he did not bring this up to me. He didn't bring it up, man.
He bashful.
Yeah.
He bashful.
He wouldn't be humble. I appreciate it, though. And saying there's something to be said about, like, just that humbleness.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You get more, can't say it. You get more cat when you're quiet.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
It just comes to you.
It just, what you boasting about is normal.
Yeah, you can hear the purrs better when you're quiet.
Yeah.
Brother Omar got a TikTok too that got some views on it.
What'd he say?
Oh no.
Now that right there, we might not be able to play no cap.
He said something on his story that he said, "Let's get to the meat and potatoes."
Oh yeah. I didn't watch it, but I saw that.
I said the meat and potatoes. That's funny.
No, it's not on Omar's. It's on Keep It a Bucks. Keep It a Buck podcast. It's on their TikTok.
No, I think he posted it though, bro.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yeah, I think he posted. Okay.
No one bats an eye. Say poopcock, and society goes wild. Society.
Okay, I actually don't know what I heard, but he pointed at a picture of Steph and then pointed at a picture of Dame. Just if that provides context.
No,
I still don't understand.
But that's not the one.
That's not it. I give up.
It's one where he was on a Keep It a Buck podcast, and they were talking.
That's B-Souls?
B-Souls podcast, yeah. And they were talking about Meg Thee Stallion, and then B-Souls like, yo, yo, y'all heard? This is back when WAP came out. He was like, yo, you heard WAP? And he was like, yeah. He's like, and Omar was like, yo, Meg just be lying. And then Beast was like, why you say that? And he's like, I mean, listen to what she's saying. You think she do all that? You think Meg Thee Stallion is swallowing, gobbling, doing all that, huh? You think she doing all that?
I think she is.
I don't think she is.
I think she is.
And he's like, Meg has a boyfriend. Come on now. And he's like, there was one time Meg was on live and she was drunk. And then she was sitting there talking about how I need a man who can go 20 rounds. And then Omar was like, don't that sound like somebody that's never had sex before? Don't it sound like, who goes 20 rounds? Who's doing that? Who's doing that at one time?
Who has the time to go 20 rounds?
Who goes 20 rounds?
She
Whose
probably
dick can go 20 rounds?
Yeah. And he's like, come on now.
she's probably just exaggerating that, but I believe she's a freak.
No. And then
How you just
then wait, but that the meme is the meme is
you don't make me
the
cuss
close
again.
up.
Lo, Marcel, we're gonna talk about this after the pod when the jar is irrelevant.
The meme is that once he said like, yo, why she acting like she having sex for 20 rounds? Like, what are you doing? And then it zooms into his face and he shakes his head like, come on, we got work tomorrow. Like, what are you doing? 20 rounds, what are you talking about? And that's the meme. And I don't know why that just blew up for them. I don't know why though.
I think she is a freak though, no cap.
No, she's not.
Those be the ones. It'd be the girls that you
What?
don't. It'd be the girls you don't think are freaks, and girls.
Who doesn't think that Meg Thee Stallion's a freak?
You.
No, I'm talking about like just in general. She brags about having sex and how she likes to sit on a nigga and ride a nigga. Like
It just the only thing these rap. It's the only thing about these rap guys. They're small. They're like 5'5". Megan's 5'10".
I thought you told some.
They're very intimidating. So if she find her an athlete or somebody that can match her, you know what I'm saying? And on that
She
type
found
of time,
G-Eazy. That was interesting.
she didn't find him. Tennessee found him. The Lick found him. What Jamie Foxx say? Blame it on the She was drunk, and that was just a one-time thing. And they said they were just friends.
Look at him. Look at him defending Meg. That was a
You don't
one
still,
time
I've never sat like that with my friends personally, but
No, I feel like
never.
Huh?
I never sat like that close kissing
never?
up on my friends personally.
For real? Never?
Nah, never, man.
Oh man.
You are attracted to your friends, so that makes sense.
Hey, chill out.
I knew I set it up for him. I knew he was gonna take the opportunity, Marcel.
Yo, Meg,
but no, she's a freak.
She's
a freak.
She talks too much about it for me to really believe.
But you believe Cardi B because she used to be a stripper.
No, I actually don't. Actually,
What?
Oh yeah, she used to be a stripper. And she's.
So now you believe that because
I take that back. I don't even know if she's.
Cardi B nasty. You can't tell me nothing, Lo. Cardi B is nasty.
Hey, I legit.
I don't know why Offset cheat. He just must have so much money, or I mean, the type of girls he's getting.
He's a high value man.
He's a high value
Hey,
man.
so I have a question because I saw Sneeko just dropped a video since New York's back and he could do a 1 minute podcast. He dropped a video asking
watched
people
that.
the question, are men naturally faithful? Was that a question?
Yeah, men naturally faithful or
How you feel
monogamy.
about it?
Monogamy.
I wouldn't.
Oh, monogamy. Okay, how you feel about? monogamy?
I wouldn't say it wouldn't be men and women. That wouldn't be the differentiator for me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I don't know if people are like naturally faithful. Naturally, as in like you have to develop discipline. You do that naturally, I argue. Like it takes some discipline to be faithful because you're gonna get tempted from time to time.
I feel like if you really love something, you're faithful. Like if you really don't love something, that's how you know. Like that's when you have temptations. Like if
Not
you really,
necessarily though.
I don't think-
Let's
I'm
say you
saying
love
everybody has-
basketball, but like you know what I'm saying, you might have been tempted like to go the football route because people tell you like,
That's
oh, you
different.
got, you know what I'm saying. It's not. It's really the same thing. It's like
I mean, you
it's,
can't
it's
cheat on the
about
sport.
but it's about like while I do understand that, I'm
Think
saying
about your mom.
It's about
You love your mom, right? You wouldn't sucker punch your mom because you love her that much. No matter how mad she
no,
mad.
because she would beat the soul out of me if I
Yeah,
did that.
yeah,
Where's that
but
coming from? A
but I'm
sucker punch?
yeah, but I'm saying you have so much respect and you love your mom. So if you have so much respect and love somebody, you wouldn't want to hurt them. You wouldn't do nothing to hurt them.
True.
So if you really respect somebody and love somebody, you wouldn't cheat. If you just lusting over somebody and then really get
That's
to know,
not the same thing because there's way more people that cheat than punch their moms.
huh? Yeah,
Like-
because they really don't love them. It's just a like. It's very temporary.
Okay.
Love is a strong word. A lot of people
So
say
what do you
love you
think?
early.
What do you think?
So you think? There's people who have like very successful marriages, and part of their marriages someone cheated. So you think that person didn't love that person?
I feel like the love wasn't strong, or the person wasn't getting enough attention, or they
But look.
They feel like it was a drought.
Let's say I'm in a relationship and I don't cheat, but I don't really get options. Like that's not the same level as somebody who like if like Tiger Woods finally did, but bro, how many times he had to say no before he like broke on one? You know what I'm saying? So that's not those two people aren't on the same.
He probably just got caught.
But I'm saying even if he did it with the same girl over and over and over again, I'm saying he rejected probably thousands of women.
Yeah.
Bad tens, right? But he's not on the same level as the me in this hypothetical who's cheating with no options. Like you have no options. So that's what I'm saying. It's about.
Wait, did Tiger Woods cheat on his wife? He cheated on his wife or girlfriend?
I don't know what the specifics are. I just know he cheated.
But Kobe cheated on his wife. You don't think he loved his wife?
But the thing is, we don't. The thing is, we don't know what goes on behind closed doors. So
but the point I'm making is also like I don't think it's as cut and dry as you just try to make it.
So people always take breaks, and then people may have rough areas, and then they'll get mad and make stupid decisions. It is not like they don't love them, but you said something disrespectful to me. Get out of my house. You go do this then, or insecurities, and now you get fed up and you go out and do something else, and you regret it afterwards because you do love that person, so you go back, but.
The understanding for me is I don't know if this is Cinco's thought process. Oh, not Cinco. Sneeko. But Sneeko actually said this even when he was on, or even here, he was saying like, you know, there's no such thing as like a mammal or like any type of animal that is expected to just be with one woman for the rest of their life.
Well, I understand that like you can't continue to compare us to animals that don't have our brains. Mammals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we're expected to do more than the average mammal. Yeah. We had to like cook. Animals don't cook; they just eat the thing raw. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? We have to drive cars. Like you know what I'm saying? So like even the smartest animals, like the African gray parrots and the monkeys, even the smartest animals don't even come to like a percent of how smart we are.
A monkey not flying out another monkey from the Congos down to
right. Like monkeys aren't dropping atomic bombs on other monkey.
Like a monkey's not getting no DMs.
Yeah,
like you only see the monkeys from your clan. Like you don't see any other monkeys. Like you're not getting DMs from monkeys in the tropics.
Monkey having a clan is a wild. It's a ninja monkey.
I mean, like you know,
samurai monkey.
You know, monkeys go in groups. Like you can only go so far by foot.
Calling it a clan is crazy.
What they call them? A herd? A herd of monkeys?
I don't know what they call them, but clan is hilarious to me.
A convoy?
I understand. I agree. Both of y'all saying. I just want to play devil's advocate because and also I think when people cheat, I think it's more complicated than just like they must not really have loved you. Like I'm pretty sure there's reasons behind it. Like you said,
that's most of the cases though.
Feeling neglected. Yeah, or some people may have
rush relationships. It's like lust. Like
people cheat for the same reason that they get like unwanted pregnancies. Like they just got caught up like in a moment where they deluded themselves into believing that moment was somehow more important than their future. But people do that all the time with things like food. Like if you eat horribly, you convince yourself that moment of happiness was better than the lifetime of fitness that you can have.
The 5 more years in your life.
Yeah, but it's like that's like a human flaw.
That is.
But you wouldn't say like you don't love your body because it's like
I think not saying that you don't love somebody is I think that's.
But that can be the reason why it happens, but I don't think that's the reason why it happens.
It's just like your success. Like if you really love yourself and love a dream, you work towards it. And then you feel bad after the fact. It's not like you don't love it, but it's like relationship. I mean, you can't break up with yourself. But if you have somebody, other person, you know what I'm saying? That's how the other person would feel. So, I mean, you could cheat yourself, but you can't break up with yourself. You just be disappointed and be like, dang, I've been a bad decision. But when somebody else is involved, you know what I'm saying? But most of the time, I feel like it's rush or it's lust. You'll like somebody because most people get in relationships. I remember back in high school, you get in a relationship after a month. You don't know nobody after a month.
True.
Like you think somebody, do you think they're just cute? They're cool, and then you start realizing who they are.
Even some of the girls we talked to in that playback public interview, she was like, after like 4 dates, he could be my boyfriend. And you, I remember you looked at her and you were like 4 dates.
4 dates.
Like that's like a couple weeks, name. Maybe like maybe 3 weeks max.
I didn't know nothing.
You don't know that nigga name.
I could be a murderer.
Facts.
I could be plotting to murder you on the 5th date. Now I'm your boyfriend.
What are we talking about? How did we get to this point?
I brought up Sneeko's video.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like if people try hard enough, I think they definitely can be monogamous.
You gotta take time to get to know each other.
I think if you try hard enough, that's definitely possible. But I think I personally don't think it's a natural thing, or in terms of like it just because you have to actually try and attempt to turn away.
I don't like how you make it. I don't like how you make it feel like because it's difficult, it's not natural. Like building muscle, that you can do it naturally right? But it's challenging. So just because something requires discipline or it's a serious challenge doesn't make it unnatural. It just makes it a natural part of life. And a lot of the best things in your life you get by pushing yourself through some shit you want to.
I guess.
The jar.
Yep, appreciate you.
Damn it, man.
Appreciate you. Add it up. Run it up.
Yeah.
You got something to say, Lo?
But I agree with what you're saying. I see what you're
I'm
saying.
saying for a Hellcat.
I see what you're saying. I definitely understand where you're coming from in that dynamic. And maybe not natural is the right terms, but I do feel like temptation is also just like a real thing.
Temptation is natural too.
Yeah,
Sometimes people just don't care. People just use a relationship to get what they want. And then after that, they're done.
Well, those are just demons.
There's a lot of demons.
Those are,
Or what's it called?
Those
Or
are
people
demons.
will get in relationships
because that
and
point you really didn't care about the other person. He's just a demon.
they'll get in relationships and don't care about the person, and then after the fact, they're not like man enough to admit breaking up. They'll feel like I'd rather just do this and not break up with you. I'd rather have you and not lose you and do my own
so
thing.
serious. Those people are
Cowards.
some of the worst people. I'm so serious.
Boys and
That's
girls
not-
both do that.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'm saying people in general. Those people are some of the worst people in the world because not only are they so afraid to address their own concerns, but they're hurting and damaging people along the way.
Manipulative and toxic.
Just to sit there and just be in a relationship with someone just because you want something from them, and then once you get it, you can't. That's
Or people
toxic.
get in a relationship and realize they're not what they want and don't just say it. They just kind of drag it out because they don't want to hurt the other person. They feel like it'll hurt more. Or people are very possessive. They'll get you and then they realize, I don't really want you no more, but I don't want nobody else to have you.
So what about you? You think?
That's me.
But no, you think?
You know what's crazy? I wasn't gonna say it, but I was like, "That's what you did on the last podcast."
Yeah, that's me. That's me. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I got a hood on, but I ain't gonna cap. I ain't gonna cap. But not everything, but that last part with me.
Yeah,
Like, I'm very possessive. It's like once I feel like we're there, and because I'm emotional. Like, I'm not emotional, but I'm emotional. Like if I get attached to somebody, like I'm attached, and it's like,
how you know that? Has that happened to you before?
Yeah, just saying it.
No.
I attach somebody when I get attached. I'm attached.
No. Like I
I'm
mean, like
emotional,
I
but
got
not
out
really
of
emotional.
it. I got out of it now. Like I really don't care that much now. I'm working on my purpose. So I mean, girls gonna fall in line. Like the more, like you know what I'm saying. You don't lose money.
Why you keep looking at me like that while he talks, bro?
You don't lose money chasing girls. What you do? You don't lose money chasing money. You lose money chasing girls. So it's like you work on your purpose. They're gonna come. They're gonna always be there. And then when you get to where you at, you gonna have more options.
You know what's funny? Everyone I talk to, like when I was like in my room in Toronto, like all the time, and I would ask people like, "Is it even worth like trying to date?" They would always tell me like, "Nah, bro, just like work, just work. Like you have so much time to do that afterwards."
Like you're good at that. Like I watched this video and the man was telling me, he was like, once you master this trait, you'll master the dating game. And it's the
Why
trait.
you keep looking at me like that, bro?
No, what's up,
Stop
bro?
Does it
looking at
not
me.
sound like he's listening to those horrible dating tip videos once you master it?
He hasn't repeated one of those.
I'm
yet.
waiting for what he about to say. Say
No.
what's the trait that you got to
this
master?
This is trait. I feel like you have it low too. I didn't have this trait,
What is it?
but it's like the master of being alone, being able just to sit in your crib, watch like without having to go out, having been around people, doing stuff by yourself. A lot of people just feel alone. A lot of people just feel lonely. So people just want to have somebody around them, or they'll just go out and do this and not really want to go out. But if you master just being by yourself, you can just cancel. Like that's what girls do all the time. You know, girls will cancel and they just watch a movie in their bed.
No, they don't. They have another date lined up.
The only thing for us though that we benefit from that because there's not a biological clock on when we have to be in relationships and have children.
What you mean?
Because women can't ignore like the reality of like there's a certain window of time that I have to like get in a relationship, get married. If their end goal is to have children, like they have to acknowledge.
You ever dated a girl where that was like forced on you?
Yeah, I know not dated, but I was close, and I felt the pressure so much so that I had to stop that. I was like, I can't do this.
It was like one of those
I never
things.
told that story yet.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to tell
Wait,
me
go
now.
ahead. Don't hold it back.
It was an older woman. I was at Walmart.
How old?
Older?
28, 30,
Oh no, not
60?
40. No.
40?
She was in her late 20s into her early 30s.
70s?
When I was working at Walmart, I was in my early 20s at the most.
Okay.
At the very most. I legitimately might have been just at 20 when I was talking to her.
What'd you do at Walmart?
Practically everything. And she was
Pretty sure he was in the gardening section. That's your answer.
But I think when I first started talking to her, I was in the
I can see
I was in the sporting goods area.
I can see Lo cooking up two sheet cakes with the hat on the bakery.
So I didn't do the bakery. That's actually the only thing I didn't do.
It? I can see you back there. So you wanted happy birthday to who? Tarisha. How you spell that?
Nah, that's the only area I didn't work in. I didn't work in the bakery. But yeah, she was like 28, 29, and I was 20. And I remember the first day I had actually like spent time and talked to her, and we walked around the store putting things back up, talking. And then the way that night concluded, she had got off, let's just say hypothetically at 9. I was gonna get off at like 10 or 11 because I actually was the one who was closing the shit. And then we went to her car. She's like, "You gonna walk me out?" I was like, "All right, cool. I'll walk you outside to your car." We get to her car, and in the back of her car, this is my first day talking to her fully. In the back of her car, she had a child, like a car seat. And I was like, "Oh, who's that?" She's like, "Oh, no. I don't have any kids. That's just my sister's kids. I love to take care of her kids. I just want kids. And I just let her take care of her kids." I was like,
desperate.
Out here, wait. Part was like, "Oh man, that's a red flag right there." In my mind, I was like, "Oh, okay, cool." So then I'm about to walk off, right? And then as I'm walking off, she's like saying like, "Yo, you gonna call me, right? You got my number. You gonna call me, right?" I was like, "Yeah."
But y'all was getting off work, right? Y'all, that wasn't a date?
No, this is work.
So y'all knew each other already though? Y'all talk at work?
But I primarily work like the evening to night shift. She worked in the morning shift. This is like a very rare occasion.
This your first interaction?
No, I mean we said hi before, but like this is the very rare scenario where
low coming down out for some sand. What's up? Just push.
But why would she be telling you to make sure you call her about what?
Yeah,
because I gave her, we exchanged numbers.
Oh, so you trying to holler?
You trying to hop down?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But she again, like John just said, pull a desk move. Was like, "But you gonna call me, right? You gonna call me?"
She probably been stood up so much.
And I was like,
that's what that is.
I was like,
Yeah,
like that's
desperate.
the reason why I was thinking about. That's why I asked her number.
Girl with options don't say that.
Are you sure? Don't you? If you gonna call me, right? You sure? We literally did that like 2 or 3 times before I finally walked. I was like, man, it was mad awkward and weird. So because she would work like
she bad?
She wasn't bad, but she was like average. She was probably like a 6.
I respect your honesty.
She's like a 6.
She was a 4.
She was a what?
Huh?
Oh, you said a 5?
Sure.
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure somebody will say she's a 5 as well. Yeah. 5 ain't that far moved from a 6.
They say she a 5.
What'd you say? You said she was a 1?
I said 3.
No.
Oh no.
I said 4.
I wouldn't even say that. She wasn't below average.
Okay. So then average.
So
girl.
Eventually we got linked up. We went to Hibachi.
Oh, on you?
On you?
On me.
Y'all both work at Walmart. Why is it on you?
Y'all
crazy,
living
right?
life, ain't you?
So then as we get done with the Hibachi, she brings up kids again.
Y'all doing layaway fraud?
That's your first date though.
This is my first date, and she brings up kids again. And I'm 20.
Like why y'all at Hibachi? That's a crazy thing to bring up. You know what I'm saying? While he's cooking up salmon for you.
I was like, I'm 20. Like, I don't know what you're doing right now.
You say that?
No, in my mind, I'm like, I'm 20.
Did she slide it in there or was it like really blunt?
No, it was abrupt. Like it was like a mad shift in the conversation. Like, oh yeah, this is what I used to do and that, because we getting to know each other. I'm like, what you do before Walmart and da. This is what I do da. And then like in the middle of us talking, and we kind of paused. She's like, but I do really want kids though. Like I love kids. I was like, man, like you just did that again, huh? You really did that again. Okay, all right, cool. So we wrapping up it. Go to the parking lot, and
I could picture all this in my head.
At this point, though, I didn't. She was looking for the kiss, and I wasn't going to give it to her because I was like, I just don't want to lead you on because I can't. It's clear that I don't think this is going to work out.
Was the date interesting though?
Oh yeah, she's definitely an interesting person.
When they pushed the onions with the fire, did she say, "My son would probably like this"?
No. We outside of that part, we had a very normal date. So then we go, but I was like, maybe she just, she gets to that age, so I'll just get it one more time. We go on another date. We go to Dairy Queen. And at this point,
Dairy Queen.
I'm so serious, she's ultra pushing it. Because she was like, yeah, I'm about to leave Walmart. I'm about to go pursue my career. Like, I just got to get my stuff together. I got to get a house. And man, I'm looking forward to like the future. And and she just started pushing that really heavy. Like future talk. And I'm like 2021. I'm like, I don't even know. I don't know what I'm about to do tomorrow. Like, I don't even know what I did yesterday right now. No cap. I know I have homework I got to turn in like another week or two, but that's it. Like that's because I was in college. I was in college. I was like, that's my life right now. I don't know what I don't even think I started YouTube at that point. And then as we were talking it, and she was like talking about life, family, kids, like she was talking like that. It was very apparent to me. It's like, we're just on two different spectrums right now in life. And I don't want to keep carrying this on. So then we ended it, got up, we're licking ice cream, heading to the car. You know, this is a much lighter date. And as we get to the car, and I open her car door, like all right, go ahead and get out of here now, get skedaddle. I can feel her looking for the kiss, like hunting for it. Like she's like, I'm about to seal him in real quick.
She got your lips on.
So then
in the beams.
That's the thing. I was talking, and I can see her looking not in my eyes but at my lips.
Why don't you just kiss her, bro?
Why don't you just kiss her?
It's because I didn't want to be like, yo, because I kiss you, then it's like now it's an obligation of something that I know I'm not going to.
Why don't you like? That's what I'm talking about. Why don't you just tell her up front, hey man,
I was 20. I was 20, dog. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you.
You dealing with an older woman?
Huh?
You dealing with an older woman?
I'm being, also be honest, I thought I was about to smash, and then
that's what you should have said.
But here's the thing. That's when I realized, like, I'm not that type of person.
You didn't have it in you.
Yeah, I'm not the type of person to smash you, because you for real have a goal and what you want out of a man.
You shouldn't even try and smash somebody who's trying really hard to get pregnant, though.
Yeah, that too.
That's a setup.
But then as I'm home, she's like trying to get closer. I was like, oh, a hug you want, huh?
A hug you
Came in like, oh man. Nice seeing you. I guess if I don't see you anymore, because she's about to leave in like a week or two. If I don't see you anymore at work, we can catch up some other time. So then she gets in the car, drives off. A friend of mine at work tells me, he's a gay friend. He tells me like, yo, such and such said you was afraid to kiss her.
Oh.
So now, as she's leaving, she has no regards for me at all. She don't care no more. She don't care about anybody there. She's just telling everybody like, "Oh yeah, I went on a date with Marcel, and he didn't even kiss. I went on 2 days. He didn't even kiss me. Well, he's afraid. He was scared of me."
That's so crazy.
Oh,
there's no other reason except you were afraid. Like, it didn't register.
I mean, that's probably what it came off to.
I know, but so then I took it on the chin. I was like, I should have just been up front with her and somebody and told her like, why I wasn't gonna do it
to the nose.
I never got the opportunity to like actually do that, but I was like, yeah, I should. I'll just take that up front. But then later on, I got on Demon Time, and then that rumor kind of got out of here. But
I'm going through the same thing right now on Tasha's 28-year-old from LA. But I just keep it straight up. I keep it bands. I think she's coming down in July. I keep it bands though. But I've been around older people, so I know not to make the mistakes you just did. You know what I'm saying?
How old are you?
I'm 22.
God, stop.
He keeps answering it too.
Huh?
I know, bro. Everyone that listens to this podcast knows how old you are, John.
But
I better not forget my birthday either, since y'all know my age.
But you older than me than what I was at that time.
Huh?
You older than
no, but I've been doing that. I started my MILF endeavors at 19.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about keeping it 1,000 with people. Huh? Especially if they want. How often?
It depends, though. I
had a friend who did the same thing too.
I feel like honesty is the best policy. I feel like honesty is the best policy with a MILF, because a MILF, like, if she's entertaining me and I'm 20, what else does she really want from me? Like, we're not gonna date. Come on, let's keep it 100. We're not gonna date. We're not getting married.
I thought
if she thinks I'm attractive, she's probably just want to fuck.
Here's the thing. I thought all that ain't my mind.
Whoa.
Oh.
What?
In the jar, buddy.
Oh, what'd he say?
He said the F word.
Oh, that's like
I'm saving up for a track hawk, bud.
What about to say? But no cap though. Like, I thought that too. All that stuff was going through my mind. I was like, bro, she gotta know. Like, I'm 20 something. Like, she gotta know I'm not about.
She said you was afraid to go for the kiss. Yeah, she want him.
I actually like dating older women though.
It's fun.
That much older?
No. So most of the girls I dated were 1 to 3 years older than me.
Like 7
since
plus,
I came to Atlanta.
6, 7 plus.
And I would get like surprised that like you would see him kind of like wrestle with the reality of like dating someone like younger than them. Mm-hmm. And there was one girl I dated that was a month older than me, and she was still like, "Oh my God, how am I gonna get through this?" And I'm like, why are you letting this like small hiccup?
See, immature.
That's immature. Man. I'm talking about
immature.
an 8-year gap.
So there was one girl I dated that was 5 or 6 years older than me, and she was on that type of timing where she was like, you knew she was looking for something very serious and no playing games. Why are you smiling like that?
No, go ahead.
Nah, dead ass. And I capped to her. But the reason I capped her is because I knew she was capping to me. So I was like, I'm going to just keep the same energy. I'm going to reciprocate. She was capping on why she was talking to me, and I was capping on why I was talking to her.
What'd you say to her?
Huh?
What'd you say to her?
She was just...
one day we're going to get to how Agent lies. I'm so serious, podcast people. I cannot wait until we like 5 years deep in this. 5 or 6 more years, and we really gonna get the real stories between me and this nigga. I'm being so serious because of lies.
Which lie I tell in the podcast? Which lie I tell in the podcast?
Let me not lies. You hold back a lot, which is fine. Because I hold back a lot too. I can't wait 5, 6 years when it really blows by.
No. But
I can't wait for those details.
It's like older women are so cool because it's like. It's so,
yes, they are. Yes,
it's so cool
because they usually have more going on. Like they're at least taking their career. Like you can have a conversation with them, and it won't end like very boring and stale most of the time. Like it's more likely you'll have an interesting conversation.
And that's fair, but we all know what the inevitable intentions are. Either it's not gonna be nothing serious, and she's just going around doing whatever, or it's like I'm trying to have kids.
It's also like if I honestly think if I'm gonna take you seriously, you shouldn't be caught up on like you're older than me by a year, because if you're if you're beholden to this like random criteria that society decided, like I don't know what else in your life you can do that for, and I don't even want to find out like a year into a relationship. So anytime a girl like hears my age and she's like, sometimes they're like, oh, I don't care, and like I'm like I struggle to believe it, but it's possible that sometimes they just don't care. But other times it's like you could tell.
It's your demeanor though. Like if you're so cool and so mature, can have a real conversation, you got your life together, you got a purpose, you're working towards something. They don't even ask you your age until like I got a baby face. I got a baby face, but on my conversation and my maturity level, they already asked me because my baby face. If I didn't have a baby face, they wouldn't even ask me that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you talk to them.
There was a girl I dated, and we went on like facts. We went on like 5 dates together. It was like my 3rd time at her house. So I pulled up.
What'd you say, Lo?
I said that's facts. What you said.
Okay. He thought he made an oopsie.
No, I just make sure you agree with me. Let's get it for document purposes.
Nah, and I made a joke about my age because she never really asked me, but I knew how old she was. She was a year older than me, or a year and a half older than me. Mm-hmm. And I made a joke like, yeah, I'm really 21. And she was like, whoa, what? And I was like, I'm playing, relax. And she's like, no, like, I don't want to know, how old are you? And I was like, what's going on? Like, why is it so serious all of a sudden? And she dead asked to see my ID because she thought
well, you
didn't tell her your age, did you?
I didn't tell her, but I told her, I was like, why does it even matter? I'm a year younger. And she like, whoa, I need to see this now. I need to see that. I'm like, I'm a year younger than you. And she's like, so then I showed her my ID and she's like, oh, okay, cool. And I think she was back down after that.
She told you was 17?
No, I told her I was 21 as a joke. That's why.
I know, but like
you gotta hit them with the inspirational, like the 6 months, like your goal, your plan, like baby, like look at me. In 6 months, I'm gonna be able to do whatever any of these old niggas want to do for you. I'll be able to do for you. Like, it don't even matter.
He just censored himself.
You know what I'm saying? Like anything that 40-year-old trying to do for you, I'm gonna be able to do for you times 2. With your young, you know what I'm saying? I got stamina. I'm young.
I don't like
fly.
doing that. I don't like making promises.
Huh?
I don't like making.
Either. That's the reason why I didn't.
I hate doing that.
I'm not making a promise. I'm saying if you do,
what?
If you do mess with me,
you just made 2 promises in that sentence.
What promise I made?
I'm gonna do 2 times more for you than that other person. And
I got to stand him more than that 41-year-old. You don't know what that 41-year-old got.
He don't got more than me.
That's a promise. Unless you're promising that. That's a promise.
No, that's a promise. That's a promise. I know for sure ski he don't got more than me. Unless he's taking those little pills that little bald dude promotes.
Yo, have you ever taken Nutrinex? Hey, no. Have you ever taken those pills before?
Why, Lo?
Have you?
No.
Have you?
I feel like if I ever have to take a pill like that, it's a wrap.
I don't need it.
Have you? Mm-mm. Have you thought about it?
Mm-mm.
I have.
What?
You do.
Why?
You do reach the target market. I could see you going on getting the free trial.
I ain't gonna hold you. I took it and it did nothing.
You took it?
It
didn't do nothing. It's a scam. It's a mental thing, like energy drinks.
Oh no, not like not the Viagra where you order. I'm talking about like you go to to the gas station and they got the pills. And
you took a hyena pill or the rhino pill?
I took the rhino one.
Oh Lord!
It literally did nothing.
You lucky
for me.
you didn't strain it or something. A vein didn't pop.
It literally
blood clot.
Let me say. Let me get any further. Not only did nothing for me, I took the other one. I was like, come on,
the hippo or the hyena?
No, it came in two. So I took one and I didn't do nothing. And so then the next day I took another one. I was like, it ain't do nothing. I'll just take another one.
You better off just giving your girl the little cat pill.
Why? Why'd you take it?
Because I was dumb and insecure and thought I was dumb and thinking like, oh yeah, we supposed to go like 6 rounds. So I'm about to really put this down on you.
No, by like the 4th round, like
Hey,
I don't even want a 4th round. Like I lose interest after.
Oh yeah, now I know
2 to
like,
3, 2 to 3. 3 is like where I'm like.
you need 2 to 3 good rounds. You just gotta slow down.
Or I was
down.
also being capped to and being like told like, oh like me going like for like my first round, me doing like 7-10 minutes is like trash. It should be like 20 to 30.
True.
No. The averages are way lower than that, bro.
And so then I was
The averages-
so,
Like
the
20,
averages
25 first round?
No, what?
first or second?
First.
No, first is not no 25 rounds.
That's makes me different from you. That's the difference.
I wouldn't even have time.
That's the reason why I took pills.
I
right?
did what-
He's the reason why I took pills.
Hey, because if she catch me in there, I'm in that thing 25, 30. She go to
For
7.
the first round?
Yeah.
Why?
That's horrible. That
Because,
sounds,
you know,
Why would you
after
even
the-
want to go that
that
long?
sounds unappealing.
Yeah, why would you even
what,
want to
do
go
you, what are you doing your second round?
But the second round, so you just take it slow. Like a lot of people just be all jackrabbits. You want to be quick. You just take your time, get into it, foreplay, get into
Oh no,
it.
no, I'm not talking about foreplay. I'm talking about when you go in.
So just going in, probably
Yeah.
15 minutes. Then I start off with 10 minutes, like 10 minutes of foreplay, depending on the girl, and then like 15 minutes, take a break. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Recharge.
I'm not. That'd be wild if it was 7 minutes, including foreplay. That would be wild.
No, it's like 15.
Wow.
Well, it depends how good it is, though. Sometimes you be in the zone.
If it was 7 minutes,
With
including foreplay,
Yeah, you out
already
bad,
know
my boy. You
I
out
can't
bad.
keep nobody. If that's
You out bad.
I can't keep nobody if it's
Yeah.
7
You
minutes.
just got to be
including
rich.
foreplay.
That's the only thing.
Nah, yeah,
You got to be
nah,
rich.
There ain't no way.
You throwing out 7 minutes or
Shoot,
14
y'all
minute
done
3 rounds.
Y'all done heard me go longer than 7 minutes.
I don't ever listen, my guy.
I ain't say you listened, but you heard it.
No, I have no. Mm-mm.
You ain't ever heard it
I heard
upstairs?
of other people tell me about it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm not in the room
heard
to
it.
hear.
I heard about 4 minutes of action, but then it got quiet. I don't know if you stopped.
'Cause
I
you
probably
don't
came
know
at the
the
end.
price.
You could just like switch positions and we all know.
positions.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
but yeah, you gotta just take your time, take
Oh,
it
so that's
slow.
a weird thing to brag about.
Thanks for the save.
Yeah, saved them.
Hey, a 7
definitely
minutes
heard her.
including 4 places. That's just the wildest thing. in the
Heard
world.
her.
I'm talking about including everything. I mean, I'm talking about just when you in. And so I was being lied to and said like, nigga, you only 17 minutes. That's
Who told
whack.
you that? Who told you that?
Even when I was in college.
That is whack. On
Yeah.
college, that is whack. You gotta have more energy than that. College, you in college, and you only 7 minutes your max.
7 to 10 minutes first round. Inside, I'm not counting foreplay. I'm talking about this inside.
How many positions is that? 2 positions? I mean, what do you put in there?
3 positions.
3. So about 3 minutes of position.
I'm not counting.
you right now.
No, I'm not. No, I'm just curious. I'm just curious.
I'm living my truth, bro. If
Yeah,
it's 10 minutes,
no, it's cool. I'm just hearing your truth.
If it's 10 minutes, like 3 positions.
Okay. Like I know, like
Missionary on top and back.
You ever feel like it just gets monotonous?
And you know so crazy. It
like you
kind
do
of
the
does.
same thing over and
It
over
kinda,
again.
you know what's so crazy though? I would probably last long if I didn't go to backs because I very rarely finish in any other
it's
position.
like
outside
certain
of back.
positions hit differently, but it's like the main thing is doing what she likes. Sometimes some positions I don't like and it don't give me pleasure, but it's her. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? She likes it. So I could last longer if a position she likes that I particularly don't really like that much. But you can't be selfish in the bed.
To answer your question,
I'm pretty selfish.
Yeah, I mean,
What?
if you have a girl,
why would you say that?
but if you
just
wanna,
am.
if you wanna have somebody
such
continuously, or say like it's your first time, and you don't care about her no more, like you gonna hit and then just bump it after that, then you could be selfish. I mean, I'm gonna get what I want.
I will say this though. I was able to go four, almost 5 rounds when I took the second pill.
What'd you feel like?
Man, that shit was hard, bro.
I don't really have problems with that, to be honest.
Nah, I don't need to go. I don't need to go that many rounds
Staying
though.
hard. It's I don't know. Okay,
Oh,
you guys,
I can normally stay hard after the first round. At least I can get myself back hard.
I feel like it's a
When
girl.
I took that pill,
Does this happen to y'all? Because I don't know if it's just me, but after I do the due diligence, if I stop immediately after the point,
yeah,
then I'm staying hard. It actually doesn't matter if anything comes out. If I stop right when that happens, the longer she strokes or I stroke, or the longer I go after that moment, the longer I can't go. You know what I'm saying? So if I go for like 20 more seconds after the point, like it's a wrap for me for the night. But if I stop in that moment, like we could do round 2 right there. I don't know if that's just me.
I can very rarely do round 2 right then and there. But give me about like
It was a couple girls where I just went gummy to put.
That doesn't.
It was the thing was trash.
That's not it. To me, that's I don't know why. Did you like that?
It was just trash.
Yeah, that's trash.
Like it was just like it's just like it was like in the moment of me on the way there, I was like, here goes. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to beat it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to go home. I'm just bored.
Now I want y'all to be honest.
And then I go in there. I got there. I was doing. I'm like, this is not what I wanted. I rather went to sleep.
So serious. How often has that happened? Be honest.
It happened. It happened about 3 times in the past, maybe 2 years.
Okay,
3 years. 2 years.
You mean it going gummy?
Yeah, about 2
like
years. But
it was like
the girl. It was like the girl I hit before, and it was cool the first time because it was the first time. So I'm like, okay. But then it was one time I went, and it was like I wasn't in the mood for sex. It was just like it was there. She was like, "Oh, what you doing? Pull up." I was like, "I'm out." I was like, "I can go home or I can beat it." I should have went home. You know what I'm saying? It's like a mindset thing. And then I got there, and I didn't do no foreplay. I tried to get right into it, and my testosterone wasn't up.
How often? So 3 times in a
About 3 times.
How often that happened to you before? Where you couldn't get it up?
No, it wasn't I couldn't get it up. It's like it just went down after I changed positions. Like it just wasn't going. Like I was doing it, and it was just hard enough to go in, and I pulled out and stopped, and it just got.
I don't think that's ever happened to me where it got soft.
I never where it never came up. Nah, I never went like that.
That's happened to me before.
Yeah, I never.
I'm a little worried. Like when I get to like 40 or 50, like that'd be a problem.
But that's never happened to you before. You couldn't get up.
It happened 2 times. One time she was playing too much, and I was hard for like a couple hours. And by the time she wanted to do something, the first position was fine, but then by the time I switched, I took too long, and it was a wrap.
That's the one. It's a switch because it's like if it's not heated enough. Or it's like I don't really want to have sex right now, or I'm not really attracted to her. Really is, yeah. It's like once I realized what I was doing, it was just like, what am I doing here? Like it's not even what I wanted. And then once it goes soft, you can't just flick it back on. No. It just don't flick on. It be the worst feeling.
If I got soft in between us having sex,
it just don't come back on.
I ain't never getting hard like that. It's like you done lost it at that point.
It's over with.
Let's.
Oh, and then she wasn't trying to give head too. That pissed me off.
I know they're gonna piss you off.
Yeah, why?
Huh?
What's the point?
Right? I'm like, why? I mean, I wasn't trying to eat it out, but I mean, still, it made me go better. You know what I'm saying? It's a win-win when we fucking.
That's a fact. Oop. Damn, you did it again.
That's 3, yo.
That's 2 Hellcats right there.
Oh, that's 2?
That's 2.
I'm on 1. You're on 2. You're on 2.
Yeah, you're on 2.
3.
Are you on 3? I'm in the lead right now.
One word. What that word you said?
I said I'm on 3.
No, what's the word you said when you gotta put you on 3? 'Cause I think you have.
He's trying to set you up. He thinks you're a little silly guy.
Like I'm 7 years old. Like,
man.
what was that word again? You said.
You said it.
How many times has you Damn, what was I just thinking about? I just completely forgot. But yeah, I agree. Like if I go soft in the middle of it, that's
it's over. It's
over. How many times have you ever faked it?
No.
I've faked it before.
I think I'll get caught if I tried that.
Never fake. What you mean like fake it? How do you fake it?
Like fake a finish.
How do you fake a finish?
Then you rush over to the bathroom.
That's literally what I did.
Oh, I was
like then rush to the bathroom while the lights are off, and then take it off and then flush it.
I never did that.
Have you ever
That's how whack it was.
Oh, I never.
I was like, I just gotta leave.
I just one of those things. I just roll over and I look at her, and I'm like, yeah.
And I was losing it, and while we were doing it, and while I was hitting in front of the back, I was like, man, I've already been in. This is the worst so far. This is by far the biggest waste of my time I've ever had. This is the worst 12 minutes I've spent. Let me wrap this up real quick.
It was one of those things where you just roll over and you just look at each other. And you just like, one of them days. Put my pants on.
Yeah, I literally wouldn't have any shame. A couple times that happened to me, I don't care.
It is what it is.
I'm like, all right, If you don't
What
see
it
me
is, it
again, that's
happens.
tough for you.
Wait, what? What are you talking about?
Like anytime something like slightly, because it is you are for the average person, it's embarrassing if your shit just goes gummy.
Nah,
I don't care at all.
I don't care.
I must be.
I mean, it don't happen enough for me to
damn.
care. Like it's a problem.
What we doing next? Because that's not happening no more. So what's next?
Nah, it's leaving next. It's got
For
to
the whole
slide.
night, the rest of the night, we done.
You got to slide now. But it's like
And
there's
she's like,
no
"You wanna
shame
try
in
again
it.
later?" I was like, "Mm."
Nah, it's no try again later.
Yo, you know how damaging that is? If
don't
I'm
try
a girl and the nigga go gummy on me in the middle, oh my
Yeah.
god, I can't. Like I'm walking out shame. Like there's no way, ain't no way somebody ever because then women don't never get told like they shit trash. There's no way
Yeah.
that never happens.
Thank you.
Oh my
Number
god.
Thank
four. Number 4.
Oh wait, let me clear. Have you ever
Uh-oh,
told
you hear that?
a woman that it was trash?
No, I wouldn't even.
Have you ever told a woman it's trash?
Nah.
And women will tell a man quick that we trash.
It's tough.
And so there's women walking around just thinking they got the best of them all.
But it just be like the thing about women is
Also, women, it don't take that much for a man to nut. Like
It don't
like
take
you,
that much.
You making me come ain't like the biggest thing in the world.
does that count?
It might have.
It
to,
might
bro.
be.
Yeah.
Can you say that around kids?
Number 5, man.
Oh,
You
wow.
can't say it around kids.
You can't say it
That's
around
number
kids.
5, man.
Oh,
That's
wow.
I'm
number 5.
a 5. Oh, you hear that?
for
You hear that? You hear me pulling up? I hear me now.
Yo, look, women need to know that it ain't that difficult. For y'all, it's a bit more. We got.
It's harder for them.
Yeah, but for men, it's like bro,
girls
you
could really
ain't do nothing crazy.
You can't really make girls ooze. That's not a bad word. You can say it around kids.
Go ahead.
You can't really make girls ooze from your penis.
Yeah, you say you. That's the only way you can.
I said it's not majority of the way. Most of the way is through foreplay. You know what I'm saying? Like half the time, like most of the time, it's not your penis. It's not. It's like it's how they feel about you, their interest in you, and your foreplay. Like if she's super high interest in you, she messing with you a lot, then she's going. You know what I'm saying? You can have a 3-inch, 4. You know what I'm saying? It's not that. If that girl's really into you, like if you messing with a girl and she's super bad, you gonna still hit. It may not be as good as that okay girl you had that Dasani. Cause you hit somebody with Dasani, but she just okay. But you hit this girl that you always wanted to hit, or you finally see, like you gonna make the best out of it. No matter what, you gonna put some oil on it. You gonna make that thing work.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
There's no cap in that.
Before we wrap up the podcast, I know we wanted to talk about it, man.
Who?
Me and you.
Oh.
You and I.
Okay.
What?
Danny Ainge is by far the worst general manager in the league. No cap.
Who?
He not the worst. I'm just
And
talking.
people tried to.
He not the worst.
He was better than Masai. I was like, oh my god, stop talking.
So
to me.
Celtics fans are doing. They backtracking right now. They're like, no, he did a pretty good job. And I was like, but for the past 5 years, every single time he made a trade, y'all was on top of him, riding him like, oh my god, you're the best GM. Nobody doesn't want to get on the phone with Ainge because he's gonna fleece them. Like he did the Nets. Like y'all are referencing a trade that happened 7 years ago, bro. Like why don't we keep referencing? What did he do recently? What did he do?
Nothing.
Okay,
And he's made a couple good picks, but he wasn't able to follow that up.
literally a couple, literally just two.
Yep, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum.
Literally
and it's
just
like,
two.
and that should be enough for you to like now trade some picks, like because you actually don't need more young talent. Why don't you get some existing talent? Why don't you come? It's y'all try to tell me
he played too much. Like if you're gonna just rebuild with young players and just do that and keep all your picks, or if you're not, then go out there and get the big fish. Not Gordon Hayward, not a year of Kyrie Irving or 2 years.
yeah.
Just go out and get AD, bro. But he played the field too much.
Yeah, I think they need to like. There's some teams that like just ooze great young players and they don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? Like the Lakers, for example. Julius Randle left. Pretty bad playoffs, but overall great year. Same goes with the Brandon Ingrams. Lonzo's doing pretty mid still, but it's like there are
He's
players
doing much better than he was before.
for sure.
Jordan
but not
Clarkson,
as-
6 man of the year.
Yes, so it's like there are teams that are giving out these players. You just have to like, and they're willing to like, and you have assets. So hey, anyway, people, I just remember people telling me he was better than Masai, and I thought to myself like,
I
man,
was literally in the room right today, and they were saying like, But you couldn't name me like how many other GMs or teams that better than Ainge over the past 10 years. I'm like, there's no way you just said that. There's no way. Not teams who actually won championships and made the finals. There's no way you're saying that, dog. There's no way you're saying that. And y'all had more assets than any other team. Y'all in the same boat, if not worse, than a lot of other young cores in the league right now.
That's tough.
Atlanta is literally in the same boat with y'all. And Atlanta,
I think they're better off than Atlanta, personally.
And Atlanta traded Doncic. That shouldn't
They
happen.
did. They did.
That shouldn't happen.
They
Speaking
did.
about Atlanta, I got some Trae Youngs, some Trae Young basketball shoes, mint condition.
Those exist?
Yeah, the next level.
Are they
Adidas.
PEs or they? I didn't know Trae Young had his own shoe.
Yeah, it's with Adidas. It's the next level. They're red and gold.
But are they PEs or are they actual Trae Young shoes?
They no, I think he was just sponsored. He was just wearing them. But
Okay,
they made
PEs,
another one, but it's the original one. This is the first one that came out. Size 13. I know Trey. I don't think they're gonna make it that much farther. But why they hot? If you want to buy them, DM me. Huh?
He's size 13, right?
I don't want Trae Youngs.
They in the car. They in the car. 13 low.
I don't want Trae Youngs.
He brought him for
The
him.
Hawks are trailblazing right now. It's the peak time. I'm taking advantage of the opportunity.
Take advantage.
He's
of
still
it.
living.
Take advantage of it.
He said he's still living.
He's still living. They're doing good right now. Next round, they done. So I'm out to get the best butt right now.
I ain't gonna be honest with
saying?
you. I'm be honest with you. If Embiid isn't playing, I don't know if they done.
Wait, Embiid's out?
No,
Embiid is
they're- come on.
Wait, Embiid's out? Wait, hold on.
They're struggling to beat the Wizards right now
Yeah.
without Embiid.
Yeah, but the Wizards have. Come on.
Uh-oh. My shoes may be worth more? They beat the... I should hold them?
Yeah, no.
Actually,
Still
no,
selling.
I
Still
would
selling.
actually
You just
hold
have an extra couple weeks. To
No,
sell.
I'm going to get rid of them.
Yeah.
I can't take the risk.
Yeah.
Can't take it.
Yeah,
Hear
but
me now.
Danny ain't just not.
No, he's not
He's not. Masai did a better job.
significantly.
In
In a city that's way more difficult to get athletes in, by the way.
out in Denver, they did a better job.
True.
Out in Milwaukee, they did a better job.
True. Like Denver just knew Austin
Miami.
Rivers was gonna slap. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, Miami did a better job. Y'all sitting there struggling to try to figure out who y'all point guard is. Y'all were so desperate for it that y'all went after Kemba, and then like people just picking up Austin Rivers off the street. Campaign is playing amazing for the Suns right now. Like you can get a point guard from anywhere. Y'all just want one so bad that y'all overpaid Kemba. Crazy.
Kemba has been like very inconsistent. I wonder
But
how
he
you
was
feel about
also in
this
Charlotte.
since this is your team. Sorry to switch combos so quickly, but I think it's fascinating how like
We're not going to
LeBron
talk about it.
always has the worst teammates.
We're not going to talk about
But in the off season, everyone's excited. But when the season starts, people are still excited. But when the playoffs come, it's the worst teammates.
it. Drummond. I knew Drummond was going to be bad.
Marcus All.
I was more favorable about Mark, but I wasn't like oh my god, Mark. But I also said if you anybody who's listened to me on Locker Room, on Twitter, and I've also told this to Davis, the Lakers are not going to win anything if Anthony Davis cannot play at an all-time high. The LeBron fans who try to downplay what Anthony Davis did last year, that's on them. But you and I and Davis now has amnesia because he's a LeBron fan. He had like he wasn't going crazy when AD was dropping people off in the finals last year. But we were all downstairs. We were watching what AD was doing live, and all of us was like, "This is crazy!" Like what he was doing was just crazy. He was hitting mids like he was Dirk, playing defense like he was like a mix between Meta World Peace and Ben Wallace. Like he was just doing everything. He was literally on the perimeter as a big defending Jimmy Butler, and it was their best defender.
Yeah.
Crazy. Like, and it was just like that became a norm. They were like, yeah, that's just what we're going to do now. We got LeBron on the team. We got KCP.
But
we have defenders, but we're going to put Anthony Davis on the perimeter right now.
When I was watching yesterday's game, Charles Barkley called him Anthony Street Clothes Davis because he's always in street clothes. But like when
these street clothes.
well, when you see like how they was attacking the paint without him, like even though he's been like on offense missing, defensively he's been significantly better than what Drummond was able to do.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? In that
But
last game.
that's what I kept telling people, like, not having Davis on the team defensively. It doesn't, even if LeBron would have put up I said this verbatim. Davis so far in this series averaging 20 points. LeBron's averaging roughly like 20 points too. LeBron could average 40, pick up all the offensive slack from Davis scoring wise, and it would still be a worse team because of the defensive. That's it. Yeah. Cameron Payne is looking like MVP Rose. He's just getting to the paint whenever he wants. He gets to the paint whenever he wants right now.
Yeah, that's tough.
So yeah, I don't like the Lakers.
But LeBron's not in the worst situation because Dame is.
Best.
Dame's teammates
He's
in
not.
double overtime stepped out of bounds once and missed 2 open dunks.
Yes.
They said LeBron's at his best when he's down 3-2 though.
True.
So it might be a setup for what is
Even
that?
but here's the thing, even
What
if
is
the
that?
Lakers get past,
Is there another cockroach?
No, it's something crawling on the mic. What is it? It's an ant with wings. Ants
I
fly?
see.
Where that at?
It's right
It's
here.
like a baby moth. I see.
A baby moth. What is it?
Which mic? Which mic?
Is
John's
it,
mic?
His mic.
is
yeah.
it contagious? I mean, poisonous?
No,
You see it?
It's at the top of the stand.
It can fly.
Oh, I see that. What is that?
I don't know. Should I flick it?
I don't know.
Probably
Just
not.
eat it.
I'll wrap it up
It's
quickly
protein.
though. Even if they get past this first round, I don't think they're gonna win it if AD isn't healthy. And I've said that I said it before the season began. I said it all season long. That's the reason why I originally had the Clippers making it out of
Chris
the West.
Paul is better than LeBron
No, he's
in the
not.
playoffs this year.
LeBron has been actually
Devin Booker.
Booker went out, and I said that as well. I said Booker's gonna have a good game without AD on the court because
Booker
that's
is
his
like
He's so nice.
Booker. Like, why is he so smooth the way he plays? Like, he just feels like he's floating on the air.
That one shot he did remind me of Kobe. That fadeaway he did that one shot.
He had a few shots last game that remind me of Kobe.
Cause he used to train with him, didn't he?
Yeah, almost all scoring guards, scoring wings. Excuse
Did he
me.
charge him? He charged him, right?
Charge who?
'Cause that's what Kareem did. Kareem was charging people 50 bands to train with him.
I don't think Kobe was charging though.
Oh, okay.
Kobe was huge on like passing knowledge down
Okay.
from one generation.
He was
to the
already
You
in the
could still
gym.
charge and do that. But yeah,
And Clippers got lucky again because if Luka's hurt, then they just got lucky again.
yeah. So much injuries, man. It's been horrible. Embiid down, Chris Paul down, AD down, LeBron, wavery. Everybody, just injuries out the ass everywhere you
The
go.
Lakers without LeBron and AD, who are they?
A non-playoff team, a lottery team. That's what they are.
No, they can still make the play. Nope, never mind.
No, they cannot.
I don't even know who else is there.
Not in the West, they cannot. And yeah, you're right. Dame just got to get out of Portland.
Dame did
I-
Dame did that spin around move everyone does in 2K.
Yes,
like that when
in
you
real
drive,
life.
spin back to the 3-point line
And
and,
get a
pull
step
up,
back.
and fade contested and bang that. And
and got hit in his leg as
Yeah,
he was shooting
yeah.
and still made it. And I was like, yo, and he made three clutch threes. And I was screaming at my computer screen last night. Like, that's the reason my voice is gone. I was like, yo, foul him. Like, why are y'all not fouling him right now?
He was blaming on everything else but the Dame game. It's
Yo.
an AMP and then this.
But yo, just like foul him. Why y'all not fouling him? Like, it's so obvious to foul him right now. Foul.
Yeah, I've been happy with these playoffs. This is the most excited I've been about a playoffs since 2019 when the Raptors won the championship because they were champions. Yeah, but
Also, Dame legit is like entering that Barry Bonds stage where like Barry Bonds would get on the base and they were like, we'll just walk him. Like, we'll just walk him. It's better than that than him getting a home run and potentially scoring three times. We'll just walk him. That's where Dame is at right now. Just foul him, get to the free throw line, bro. Because that game should have ended in regulation.
a while ago,
Yeah, it should have. It should not have gone to two
like the
overtimes.
entire Nuggets team is working together to drop these points, like Jokic in the post, and then
Yeah.
Austin Rivers from 3,
And
then
Dame would
Dame
just so bad that Austin was literally like praying, like, thank you that he missed. And he finished with a stat line of like 55 points, 10 assists, 1 turnover. He shot 70% from the field and from 3 and 90% from the free throw line. He was literally shooting out there like he was trying to get a badge. Like, it was crazy.
he was badge grinding.
Yeah,
in
he
real
was
life.
badge grinding in real life.
That's wild.
So shout out to Dame.
Yeah,
man.
it's definitely been a fun playoffs.
That
Man.
legit might have been like the greatest scoring performance I've seen in a very long time in the playoffs.
Literally since like 07 Kobe versus Portland. That wasn't even playoffs. That was right before the playoffs. Yep, you're right.
It's been a while since I've
Yep.
seen somebody just
Yep.
routinely come down the court and just shoot a
Just-
3 and make it. And everybody's like, I don't even know how we stop him right now because like he's just going off and killing Jokic in the pick. Yeah, that was crazy. But those threes that he hit, that was wild. He was hitting them. And I was like, he about to make that. That's crazy.
Okay, I'm mad he lost. I was hoping the Nuggets won, but after that performance, I was like, come on now.
Oh yeah, I was hoping he was like,
Dame needs to win that game.
and then CJ steps out of bounds.
What a garbage. Never mind. He got it.
No, he not garbage, but like that was
a garbage play.
that was definitely a moment where I was like, you might get traded this
When
offseason.
Dame passed it in the final seconds, I was like, why?
Yeah,
Why did you pass it? And then why did McCollum even make a move? Why not just pass it back? Because you know what the
Yeah,
business
you
is.
just hold it and just pass it right back to him.
Yeah.
Instead, he did a
What was the
driving
score?
motion. I can't remember, but it was basically
It was a
like
one possession game. Basically, they lost.
Yeah,
Oh dang! I didn't see that game.
I ain't gonna lie to all the game. If you are trying to get into basketball, that was the game to watch. No cap. That's the game to watch if you really, because it not only, like, people don't even talk about it. Jokic just like 1 assist away from getting a 40-point triple double.
Oh, word?
Yeah, 1 assist away. Like, that was a game. Michael Porter Jr. going crazy. Austin Rivers hit like clutch threes too. That was the game to like watch. Like, if you like, yo, I'm about to become a fan. If you caught that game, that's an amazing game.
Word.
Hey,
Jamal Murray on the bench cheering.
Word.
Canadian
and
everything.
I'll say it once. I'll say it again. If Murray was healthy, the Nuggets would have won it all this year.
Maybe.
They might still actually win it, no cap.
No.
If AD's hurt,
Nah.
I mean not. Oh, I'm sorry. Make it out of the West. Who? The Clippers? I dare you to say it.
Their team might turn up.
No, stop.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a team in the playoffs, so I just watch for players. And say Devin Booker. Ew.
That is that's like an ant with wings.
That's what I'm saying.
What the heck?
Anyway,
I'll wrap it. Yo, shout out to my podcast people out there rocking with the Strong for another episode of the Peer to
We
Peer
got
Podcast.
Bugs Life in here, don't we? We got a new creature every show.
I know. Any final words, Agent?
Davis went viral on TikTok because he was getting on the bus in the A&P video, and the bus driver was like, no, get in the back. And then Davis said, what, in the Rosa Parks? So now he's viral on TikTok.
Yo, you guys seen that too? Because I ain't never seen that. Hey, John, any final words?
Nah, man. Chilling, man.
All right. Yo, shout out to y'all.
Oh, my bad. Wait.
Oh, what's up?
No, I don't, John. It's out.
Okay.
Peace, love, and happiness.
And positivity.
Yo,
Yes,
shout out
sir.
to y'all for continuing supporting us on this podcast, man. All audio platforms, Google Play, Stitcher, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Continue to rate us a 5-star. Audio Mac?
Mm-mm.
Okay. All right.
The worst employees.
Also, huge shout out to all my YouTube people out there rocking with the Strong as well every Monday and Thursday. At least we try. Every Monday and Thursday. Continue to hit the subscribe button. Like it up, comment, continue to share us as well. Growing this podcast continuously. And of course, when you get done with all that, hit the notification bell so you can join Noti Gang. And all my word of my people out there rocking with the Strong, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and finally Patreon, link in the description, as well as that Clips channel that will come out. All the things that you all probably have missed because you may not have wanted to watch the entire podcast. Don't worry, we're gonna have everything in some nice, organized 10 to 15 minute videos for you. You know what I'm saying? Because I was surprised when you did that top 25 or top 20 NBA 2K list. I was surprised that nobody didn't react to that. But I think they will if it's, in a nice little 10-minute format. But until next time, man. We'll see y'all later.
Later, dudes.